Hey there, good morning. Time now is 11:12. The Weather Now digital weather forecast has commenced. We're going to talk about radar right now, where we have a couple little showers kind of popping up in random fashion this morning. Also looking ahead to what we can expect. That's going to be another round of scattered hefty showers and thunderstorms, really loud thunder, vivid lightning, and in isolated cases, we're talking one or two storms here, maybe some small hail, gusty winds. It's one of those days across the coastal empire and the low country. We've had many of those the past several days. This is kind of stormy southern type summertime weather pattern has settled in, and it's here to stay until about Wednesday, and then we have some big time changes. If you're starting to get cabin fever, you want to get the kiddos out, your students that are off on summer vacation outside to burn off some of that energy. I do have a better forecast for you, but first we have to deal with another somewhat stormy afternoon on the way. Again, we're sliding into the lunch hour, about 45 minutes away from it officially, and we are mostly dry. That being said, we still do have a couple of showers out there, very small, but you know it's still raining heavily underneath these. I've zoomed down into McIntosh County here. Notice how very quickly these sort of pop up. So dry, and then we reach temperatures in the mid 80s, and like that, clouds begin to grow taller, and we start to see our first few showers develop. Movement initially going to be out to the north and to the east, so Riceboro, Midway, Brixton, Townsend, Belleville Point, Arctic, Darien, on into Sapelo Island, maybe north into St. Simons, working its way up towards Ossabaw, Midway. This area is going to see isolated showers continue to develop and maybe mature and grow into thunderstorms before all is said and done as we approach the noon hour. Another spot that's seeing a little bit of rain here, it is was Beaufort County, now Charleston County here. If you were looking towards the Atlantic from maybe, Ladies Island, Dautaw, St. Helena out here, Sea Island Parkway region, all the way to the beaches and the coast here, you were probably seeing, a healthy looking thunderstorm moving up towards Edisto Beach, Charleston County, across the Edisto River kind of basin there. And there may be an isolated water spout or two with any thunderstorm that develops offshore kind of near the islands. Typically the case this time of year, not too unusual, certainly the possibility at the moment, and we may see more. Any thunderstorm that develops offshore today could produce a brief water spout or two, something we'll be watching for mariners, but not looking like a big issue at this time. Across the metro, Garden City, Port Wentworth, City of Savannah, Pooler, Bloomingdale, Meldrum, Eden, Port Wentworth, everyone is dry. I want to take you outside, though, because what I'm noticing on our Skycam network, we're starting to see more cloud cover build up. This is the WTOC Georgia Southern Statesboro Skycam, and a lot of overcast there. You can't really see the clouds building. But definitely some cloud cover out there. Now, what I'm going to be watching is actually our WTOC Franklin Chevrolet Skycam. Taking that over, it's going to load up for you here briefly. There we go. Notice how some of the clouds are starting to get a little bit of height on them. They're growing taller, and eventually they will grow tall enough to produce some showers and thunderstorms, much like the past several days. Here's the hour-by-hour rain forecast here. Rain is scattered by noon. Again, we're already tracking the isolated showers developing. Scattered, even more rain than what we just saw a moment ago by noon. And then wettest probably late afternoon, early evening. And then it's a very gradual decrease in the chance of showers and thunderstorms going into the evening hours as we lose daytime heating. That's kind of what gets those clouds growing. We really need that in order to get showers and storms. We certainly have it this afternoon, but as soon as the sun sets, of course, the temperature cools and the driver, if you will, of the showers and thunderstorms will kind of be taken out of the equation. Okay, I'm on Facebook now. Questions, comments, concerns, they're coming in. A little bit delayed here, but want to go in and answer what I can here at the moment. Of course, if you ever have any questions, you can navigate over to my Facebook page, WTOC Cutter Martin, or post them on the wall of the main WTOC page, and we frequently check, as well as messages, answer any forecast questions that you may have. So if you're watching on Roku, Amazon Fire, News App, Weather App, WTOC.com, those platforms are all awesome. Appreciate the viewership. But you can go over to WTOC 11 on Twitter, or search WTOC TV on Facebook, and that way we can kind of converse and I can give you more information. Brandy says she can hear thunder already. That might actually be Fort Stewart training. Brandy Stokes, not sure your location, but that might be Fort Stewart training, because not detecting any thunder, any lightning, unless maybe you're down in Glenn McIntosh counties, but even then, and they are not expecting much thunder and lightning for the next 15-20 minutes, and maybe by noon a little bit more thunder. So that may be Fort Stewart training. I heard them pretty loud at my place yesterday in Pooler. Certainly could be the case again today. Dee Dee says all the rain has been wonderful with the exception of graduations being held indoors. Yeah, that is the downside. I guess there always is a little bit of a price to pay there. Ava says, good morning from Beaufort. Cutter, good morning. Thanks for watching. James wants to know the forecast for GSU. Your chance of rain increasing as we head into the afternoon up there in Statesboro. Trina says she's loving all the rain. Anthony says, I wonder why the east side of Savannah always missed out on the rain. Rain there yesterday. You've had rain many of the days. Not every day, but I've had a little bit of rain. But the reason being it's kind of been inland focused. So what tends to happen is we have a little sea breeze developing, kind of moving inland, just inland from the beaches. All these storms develop out here, and they cross that boundary. Air is a little bit more stable closer to the coastline by late in the day, and they tend to weaken as they kind of cross into more stable air. Not always the case. Sometimes they actually get stronger when they interact with the sea breeze, but not in this particular setup. But hoping you can get some more rain. Certainly the rain chance does continue for the next several days, even the east side. Doug says, woohoo, remember when praying for rain, be prepared to handle the mud? Absolutely. Good advice there. Brandy says, rain is a good thing. We needed this rain. That is absolutely the case. James says, let it rain. We need it in Statesboro. Good morning to you as well up in Statesboro, Flo. April says, when are the rain and storms going to start? Kind of in that noon hour. Again, already tracking a few showers here, Glenn, McIntosh counties. In fact, we've gotten an update. First alert radar, notice there's a little bit more yellow and orange now, indicating briefly heavier rain. So if you're watching from Riceboro, rain moving into town. Georgia 38 back to the island, Sapelo, Fancy Hall, Belfast, Keller area. These showers are moving in your way. Midway may be clipped, probably staying at least this bunch of showers south and east of Walltowerville. But if you're taking 119 into Riceboro, 17, kind of that connection there, you definitely may be encountering some rain here within the next hour. Hey there, Alex. Katie says it's sprinkling in Toombs County. Betty says needed the rain out in Lyons. Absolutely the case. Annette wants to know about Baxley, if you're going to get any rain today. We all have a likely chance of rain, but again, unfortunately, and it has been the case for the past several days now, I can't tell you exactly which communities will get rain. Just can't. It's impossible in this setup to know exactly who's going to get poured on, who just sees sprinkles, and the few folks that miss out completely. But forecast model, let's at least give you some trends, our best thinking at the moment. And it's doing a decent job, a little bit too aggressive with shower activity at 11 a.m. Again, you just saw those few showers down here, coastal Glenn and McIntosh counties. So a little bit overzealous with the rain activity, but I think it has the right trend. So let's go hour by hour here through the day. Notice by 12:31, 1:32, we're having more showers and storms developing in the vicinity of Baxley. For those wondering about Appling County that were just asking on Facebook, by 1:30, 2:30, your rain chance really going to be climbing, rain developing around you for sure. Hey there, Marguerite. Thank you for watching. Valerie wants to know if the south side will get any more rain, thunder and lightning. South side get more thunder and lightning, not too much rain. So again, it depends on your location. The south and east sides of Savannah have not gotten all that much rain. The west sides have been a little wetter. The west and the northwest side, should say, has been wetter the past few days. That may change today, but again, I can't guarantee it. We're just going to have to see how these storms develop. I would plan on the potential of thunder, lightning. We know that's going to happen in the general area. And of course, some of those downpours could be on the heavy side, even on the south and the east sides. Jessica wants to know about Springfield. Can't get down to community, and I don't know. I can't tell you if Springfield's going to get poured on, if Statesboro's just going to get clipped. These are scattered showers and thunderstorms, and everyone has an equal chance. If there is an area that has a lesser chance today, it's going to be islands, beaches, east siders. Same weather pattern in place. Generally weaker as they approach the islands and the beaches, generally a little bit stormier, a little bit wetter further inland along and west of I-95. That is not to say, as I mentioned a few moments ago, that you won't get rained on. But if you're looking for some sort of trend, that is certainly the case. Carmel says, hi, Cutter. Sad to say no one will ever be happy with our weather. Make the best of it. And that's what we're trying to do. It seems like a lot of people are okay with the rain, though, and they're being appreciative and enjoying the downpours. Of course, no one wants their plans rained out, so that may be where a little bit of the frustration is coming from. But overall, not too bad out there. Angela, what about poor? You have a rain chance today, wettest in the afternoon and the early evening, much like the past few days. Bonnie wants to know about the rest of the week, and Brenda wants to know if there's an end to this. So let's get through today first. I'm going to jump to the hour or the day-by-day forecast, and you'll notice there are changes coming. So 2:30, scattered showers and storms again, mainly still west of I-95. That's late lunch hour. Maybe you're ducking out of the office. You have kind of a mid-afternoon meeting, or you need to grab a cup of coffee to get you through the rest of the shift. You might be dodging some showers and storms. Savannah Metro, 4 to 6 p.m. Certainly could be downpours around during the evening commute. Maybe the south and east sides. Can't completely rule it out today. At the very least, you'll probably hear some thunder, see some lightning. And then the focus, the heaviest, is still inland, 7 to 8 p.m. There's still quite a bit of shower and thunderstorm activity here west of I-95 by 8 p.m. Again, this is just a forecast model, one run of this one computer model. So it's not necessarily going to get it exactly right. We're looking for trends here in the general idea, and it's painting a favorable environment for showers and thunderstorms to form again this afternoon. And for that reason, there's no reason to refute that or to think that that's wrong. So we're going to certainly forecast that today. Again, all the ingredients in place today that have been in place for the past several days, nothing to really dry out the forecast. And showers and thunderstorms more or less keep going until a more noticeable weakening trend, 11 to midnight. So it'll be gradual, but they will decline after sunset. Gail wants to know what about Waycross and Ware County, Georgia? You too have a rain chance today, scattered showers and thunderstorms. I don't know if it's going to rain in Waycross. I don't know if it's going to rain in northern Ware County, southern Ware County. It could be anywhere in Ware County. Just know that there is a chance of rain today, and you're most likely to be impacted by rain during the late afternoon, the early evening. That includes Waycross. So here's the trend for the next few days. Excuse me there, I've been talking a lot this morning. Rain is most likely, not quite a washout, kind of like we have sunshine out there now and it's mostly dry. The entire day won't be a washout, but there will be quite a bit of rain around during those important time periods. Afternoon, evening, that's dinner time, grilling time, the drive home, the commute home from work. There's going to be showers and thunderstorms around. So that's why we kind of have it at the top of the scales here. 60 to 70% chance of rain through Wednesday. High pressure builds overhead a little bit, and look at this trend. If you need to get the kiddos outside, get them in the pool, get them to burn off some energy, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, still your summertime isolated chance of a downpour, but rain chances much less than they are now. Noticing the color scale, minor impact to plans Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And if you like the heat, we certainly have more of that on the way. Danielle wants to know about Glenn County. A lot of folks asking about their locations, and I'm just going to simplify this. And this pattern, wish I could tell you exactly who sees rain. I can't, but I will tell you that you have a likely rain chance this afternoon into early evening, and that we all should be prepared to be rained on. If I had plans outside today I, by circumstance don't, but if I did, I would have a plan B in the back of my head, whether I'm watching in Glenn County, whether I'm watching the WTOC forecast in Beaufort County and Bullitt County, Statesboro, all the way down to Coffee, Jeff Davis County, Douglas, Hazelhurst. No matter where you are in the city of Savannah, certainly could be impacted by downpours this afternoon. More than half of us are going to get rained on by the time all is said and done. So I would plan on rain, even if your specific neighborhood, your specific town doesn't get rain, because remember, some of our counties are large. It can be pouring in Brooklet and dry in Statesboro. So being able to pinpoint that sort of difference several hours out is just impossible in this type of a weather pattern. But plan for rain today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and then we're going to dry out that forecast and heat it up too. High pressure builds overhead, that sinking air kind of squashes some of those clouds, allows temperatures to really heat up. So not as much rain, but still an isolated afternoon, evening downpour possible with highs in the 90s. So one way that you can kind of plan ahead of the rain, and Bridget, Statesboro over the weekend, hot, highs in the mid-90s, probably warmer than these numbers. Mid-90s for inland communities with an isolated chance of a shower or thunderstorm. That is the forecast this weekend for Statesboro. One way you can get updates to the weekend forecast as well as track rain as it develops today in the WTOC weather app. Again, we're going to pull this up for you. And we're tracking showers and thunderstorms at potential for the entire coastal Empire low country. Let's go ahead, talking to my digital producer Clint here, pull up the WTOC weather app, and we have radar, your hour-by-hour forecast all here. And again, you can actually zoom down into your neighborhood, your community. Already tracking our first potential thunderstorm here as radar data loads in. Here, almost right at the McIntosh and Liberty County line, just south of Riceboro, that rain we're tracking on first alert radar. Starting to notice some of those icons fill in, again, as showers and thunderstorms start to develop. So, again, video at the top kind of predicted that, talking about showers and storms increasing as we approach noon and into the afternoon, and now we're seeing that on radar. So all this good information is here. There's the extended forecast talking about when we dry out and rains return. And if you missed the forecast, the news at daybreak this morning, also clipped that, uploaded it into the weather app. So all good resources today. Go ahead and make sure your precip and your lightning alerts are turned on. I can go ahead and show you that right now. Scrolling back up to the top, really doesn't matter though, anywhere on the home screen, top left corner, 3 sheets of paper. Almost looks like, a little hamburger or something like that. Make sure your location is correct, number 1, and under settings, once we click on that, make sure WTOC alerts are turned on. That's how you get video updates and forecast updates from the team. And on weather alert types, you'll click on that and make sure that precipitation and lightning alerts are turned on again. Then you'll get an audible message telling you that lightning and precipitation, heavy rain, has been detected in your area. So time now is 11:28. I am in for Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley this morning and this afternoon. I'll have the updated first alert forecast coming up on the news at noon. You can watch it TV, WTOC.com, and in the weather app I just showed you. Go out, enjoy your afternoon. Don't cancel the plans, but keep an eye on the forecast.